Will Rogers has made it official. He is joining the Washington Huskies to likely be the starting quarterback in the 2024 season. Will we see a rise in his draft stock like we have of Michael Penix? Folks, before we dive into Will Rogers and the Washington Huskies, if you like what we're doing here at Campus to Canton, hit that like and subscribe button. We are trying to get to 3,000 subs by the end of the 2023 season, and we need your help to do it. We don't have the support of CBS, NBC, ESPN. Everything we have built is because of you guys. Your support means the world to us. We're almost to that 3,000. It's because of you guys. So if you stop by, you like what we're doing, hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate you. We love you. Let's talk about Will Rogers. If you don't know much about him, transferring from Mississippi State, in my opinion, he's a fairly clean, mechanically sound quarterback. I think he's actually one of the more mechanically sound quarterbacks in all of college football. Has a very quick release, knows when to get the ball out, knows how to go through progressions. There's a lot of times you'll see him look off his first read and go right to his second read for a big play. I think he knows how to work the pocket well. He throws with anticipation. He knows how to get the ball down the field. But where I do think he struggles is those tight window throws. He doesn't attempt a lot downfield. Matter of fact, there's a big difference in that what we saw from him this past season compared to Michael Penix. Michael Penix, over 100 attempts, over 20 yards down the field. It was 21% of his attempts were going 20 plus yards down the field. Will Rogers, this last year, just 29 attempts, 12% of his throws. Most of his throws actually came in the short and intermediate areas of the field, 0 to 9 yards. Now, he did complete 66% of those. 84 attempts. Again, he's dealt with injuries. It was a weird year. Most years, Will Rogers is one of the best quarterbacks when it comes to completion percentage and everything across the board. Is a fantasy stud most years. This year, he took a step back, but going to Washington, I think we're going to help see that rise. Kalen DeBoer's offense last year in pass EPA per play, 50%, one of the best in the nation. Offensive success rate, a whopping 58%, folks. 58%. That is ridiculous. Passes 55% of the time in neutral situations. Again, one of the most pass-heavy offenses in the league, even though they had an incredible rush defense or rush offense this year with Dylan Johnson, and 1.5 on the explosive pass plays. Kalen DeBoer knows how to call an offense, knows how to run an offense, and Will Rogers is likely going to succeed because of that. On top of that, he's going to have much better weapons than what he had at Mississippi State. I would assume Rome Odunze is going to the NFL after their playoff run, whether it's to the national championship. If they lose in the first round, we'll see. It's going to be a great matchup against Texas. Rome Odunze, absolute stud, first-round pick. He's going. Jalen Polk, I think, is coming back. Jalen McMillan is an interesting one. Really good year this year when he was healthy, but missed a decent amount of the year because of an injury. If he comes back, the 1-2 punch of Jalen Polk and Jalen McMillan, and then you add in their third is Jeremy Bernard, Tayshawn Lyons, they're bringing over Tobias Merriweather in the transfer portal. You're going 4 or 5 deep again in this Washington wide receiver room, much like you did this year. That is going to help out Will Rogers a ton. In fact, I bet if you're a Will Rogers fan or Washington fan, you want to see Jalen McMillan come back because of what he can do after the catch. And Will Rogers will hit him quick on those screen pop passes and let Jalen McMillan do work. Regardless, great offensive line. Obviously, the Washington Huskies going to the Big Ten is going to be a little bit of a different shift for them, but they were the number 7 FBS power rated team for us here at Campus to Canton. Their passing offense last year was 16th, rushing 8th. They were the 6th best offense overall for us here at Campus to Canton. This is an incredible team, and adding a guy like Will Rogers, who's a proven vet, is only going to help. He will be more accurate than Michael Penix. The main difference you will see in watching him on Saturdays is he's not going to have those tight window throws. I mean, Michael Penix can throw a football through a brick wall. Will Rogers doesn't have quite that arm velocity on it, but he is a very accurate quarterback. He knows exactly where to put it. I don't know that he'll succeed as well deep as Michael Penix did, but regardless, Will Rogers will run this offense efficiently. Washington's going to be in the playoffs again next year, folks. Even going to the Big Ten, I think this is a great move for Will Rogers. We'll see if this bounces up his NFL draft stock for next year. But it's a great move for Kalen DeBoer and the Washington Huskies. They secured themselves an incredibly accurate and consistent and mechanically clean quarterback. Guys, if you like this content, like I said, hit the like and subscribe button. We'll catch you guys.